Right, Ray, Ray. Off he goes. Okay, I might be a little bit early, but that's okay because it's been a race to get ready, and I'll just sit here and wait for you all to arrive, so to speak. Do you know, this is the only time in the week I'm actually sitting down trying to relax. Hello, Ophelia, and crochet. Good morning, Lindiana. Hi. Oh dear. Ray, kom. Allee, kom. Kom eens bij mij. Reka. Ray. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sarah from Wisconsin. Exciting. Come on. Allee, kom. I'm talking to Ray. It was his birthday yesterday. So just like Layla, we've had him for 10 years, and we had him first. He has not known really anybody else but us. We had him from when he was 8 weeks. So yeah, hi Hege. So yeah, it was yesterday. I was like, wow, we've had this sort of, this creature with us for 10 years. So it's like, yeah, it's quite a milestone. Well, for us anyway. Hello. Hello, everyone. And now he's... Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, it dried completely. So I got the curling iron out and I put a few curls in it, and I brushed through it, and it gives it like really nice sort of nice waves. So yeah, I'm really liking it. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, it's no, I had to oh, Kim, that's lovely. Hi, Pat. Hi, Saba. Thank you. Hi. Yes, Rachel, I just caught your picture on the Facebook group. I only saw the picture. I haven't even read what you put with it, but that you were making it. So thank you. So I'm going to have a look later on because it was time to get started here. So yeah, I saw that. I'm really pleased that the Rachel scarf has become such a phenomenon, It's a thing, isn't it? When you say something to someone, just make the Rachel scarf, we all know what it means. So that's just, I mean, to have that is just so nice, Yeah, and of course it's my daughter's name, so yeah, it's the best name out there. Of course. But yeah, I'm really pleased about that. Right, so of course, like I said just at the beginning, for me this is now also a time to sit down and hopefully do a little bit of crochet, because last week I had the idea of starting... Yes, Rachel, of course, it's the best name, isn't it? Yeah, that's how I am able to remember your name. Because of course, yeah, I started a blanket. Look, it's a Barbie doll blanket at the moment. Or a cat blanket for Layla. Maybe when she comes over later I can put it on her. No, I have not sewn in any ends just yet. I will have a session of doing that, don't worry. I normally keep on top of that, but I have had a very busy week and I just needed to crochet. That's why also I was asking you for colours in the Facebook group. And I will do that again, because obviously if I just get colours during the live, I wouldn't be able to finish it. I'll be working still on it, next year or in 2-3 years. So I will just put up ad hoc whenever I feel like it, whenever I need colours. I will put up a Facebook post in the Facebook group. So make sure you are a member of that. And just if you see it... Yes, I have to say the question first. Duck egg, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Okay, duck egg. I'll go and get it because I need a colour now. Well, I know what duck egg looks like anyway, or I think I do. The thing is, you see, when all my colours are all together, and it's really hard to see the difference. Where is it? I've got my pegs, so let me find the duck egg. There we go. Right, I'll just go and get it. And then I can get started and I can keep talking to you guys. Oh yes, of course, I can see it here. There we are. It is not easy to miss it, but you know, always take the peg, and then you're sure. Now, yes, so I was asking via Facebook posts in the group, you know, for a new colour, because obviously oh dear, which one am I going to get when I pull this one? You know, I needed colours because I just wanted to get to a stage with this blanket where this is the outside, isn't it? Yeah. Where I would be able to have one colour and then just sit with you. So, you know, it's nice to just be able to sit and crochet with you. But hi, Eloise. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, I was going to say hi, Anya then. Hi, Kathleen. You know, and then that way I don't have to leave all the time, you see. So hopefully I can get a round done while I'm talking. Yeah, so what's everyone else making? I know that someone has actually started the stash buster blanket. Oh, that's great! The Rachel scarf, yeah. Oh, I'm so pleased. It's a popular thing. Do you know I made that and for Rachel, and she really loved it, and I thought it does look nice. And then I didn't make the video. And then I bought the wool again, and then hi Silvana, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And then I bought the wool again, and I thought I better make it into a video because it is a nice scarf. So then I made it into a video, and that second oh wow, that's interesting to have. Yeah, it's always exciting to use testers. And then that second scarf, I gave that as a birthday present to a friend in Belgium. So I don't have one, and I'm thinking I really need to have one as well. So yeah, it's a bit that's my New York cowl. This video is coming out. Aha, that's interesting, Pat. Yeah, you'll have to let us know. Show us some pictures when it's finished, or during when you're making it. That's always interesting. So this is my New York cowl that I made. What am I looking for? My hook. For going to New York, because of course I needed a scarf. And thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. That video for this cowl is coming out this week. Oh, and it's so warm. It is really, really warm. And these are sort of my colours. And look, I put a lining in it, a fleece lining. I went to my local fabric shop and I bought fleece lining. It's so soft and it's really, really warm. So this is my cowl that I'm going to be wearing in New York, and I am published. The video is coming out this week, and the video, I'm going to take this off because it's too hot. And also the video for the Stash Buster blanket, for the start of it, is coming out. Okay, so for this blanket, the start of it, it's coming out, so you'll find out all about the colours that I have and my stash and things like that, and how I organised it. And And then of course I am now finishing it off, so the last part, and then the border, I'm doing the border, and that is going to be either for maybe next week or maybe for the new year. I don't know yet whether I will get it finished, but I am working on it and I am filming it as well. So let me do some crochet now. I think I've nearly said everything I wanted to say today. Oh. Right, I normally keep something for later on, but... Oh yes, the Cath Kidston blanket. That's a popular choice as well, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed making that blanket. It was meant for our own bed, but when my daughter saw it, she was like, that's coming home with me, sort of thing, you know. So, yes. So, yeah, I was going to just do that as and when. So every time I was going to, every time I put an order in, I was going to add some of those balls, which I did. But then in the end, yes, it makes the fleece lining, makes it so warm. In the end, I didn't I was going to make a double bed size Cath Kidston blanket, but then in the end, I just made the single bed for the daughter who's going to university, you know. So she's got it on her double bed now, obviously, because she's moved house and she's got a double bed, but she's just put it on the end of the bed and it still looks okay. So there we go. But yeah, interesting. So yes, so that's what's coming out this week. So we have the New York cowl and we have the Stash Buster blanket, all about, yeah, all about, you know, the colours and my leftovers. So you'll find out where I keep them, how I keep them organised. They're not that organised at the moment because obviously I've been using them. But I will get them organised again once I finish the blanket. So yeah, I've been really enjoying working on this blanket. The virus shawl, I've made that in various wools. In various yarns. I've made it in the Scapious one. I've made it in King Cole Riot. I've made it in some other one that's just like, I think like a country tweed or something with little specks. Oh, I've got 4 here. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, I've made a virus shawl in all kinds of yarns. The New York cowl. This is going to be the New York cowl because I'm wearing it to go to New York, of course. Hi! Hi, Sam! Yeah, so it's coming out on Wednesday and I'm taking it to New York with me, so I'll be able to take some pictures there as well with it on. And then on Friday, we've got the video coming out for this blanket, for the start of it, because obviously at the moment I am working on the border. So that will take me a little while, but hopefully if I stop doing this for a little while, then I'll be able to work on the border. Oh, hi, Mrs. Carruthers. So yeah, I've been enjoying working on this too much really this week. But yeah, so the last few days I did not ask for any colours because I have to make myself work on the border of my Stash Buster so I can finish the tutorial. Now, I've posted, I was posting, you know, in the Facebook group to ask for colours, and so that's what I'm going to do in the future. I'll just say I want 3 colours or I want 5 colours, and then the first 5 ones who get the tick, you know, the green check mark as a reply, that's the ones that I'm going to choose. And then on a weekly basis, as and when I worked on it. So if there's not that many that I worked on it, then I won't post it. But sort of this time it was 17 colours. So I'm thinking maybe every 20 colours I could do a post updating you on all the colours. So I will repeat the first colours as well. And then you'll have an up-to-date post with all the colours just in case if somebody wants to, you know, watch that, make that as well. Okay, so is that a good idea, you think? That I would, you know, sort of at regular intervals. Oh yes, Thank you, Millie. Yeah, the baubles are always an interesting one at Christmas. That video just, keeps going. Linen drape. Oh, Starcraft linen. I have used linen before, but I don't know about linen drape, so I'll have to have a look for that. I'll have to find out what that is. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you mean the cupcake pack from Wool Warehouse? Yeah, I think I show you, not sort of to the point where I'm actually sewing it together, but I do think I show you a little bit how I did the lining. I think, yeah, I sewed it on with my sewing machine, with my crochet machine. No, sewing machine. I did it with my sewing machine. So I made a circle first, then put it in, and then I went round with my sewing machine, and I just put the inside sort of in between, and then I went round. So, okay, I'll have a look. So you can see the line where I sewed it. Look, doesn't look so good on the inside, doesn't matter, but you can't see it really on the outside. So I think I went round it twice even. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, so I'm thinking, do it by hand, but it takes such a long time. So I just did it with and to be honest, you cannot tell that you've sewn into the crochet, look. So I don't worry about it, I just do it. You do have to sort of guide it through your machine, because of course it's a different type of fabric. It's not all flat to go through your foot, with your needle and then the base. But it works and it does it, Yeah, the Stash Buster will also have a list of colours. This was a ball I bought quite a long time ago. It was a Burkham batik or something. I tell you in the video which one it is, so you've got all the details in the video. And of course, yes, I do share the list of colors with you for this blanket as well. The list of colors will be published on the website. I have a blog. The WordPress blog will be published on there when the video comes out as well. So you've got the video, and then there'll be a link underneath the video to go to the WordPress blog, WordPress blog, and there will be the link there, so you will have all the information there. Of course, if you don't have the same colors, you can easily use something that's similar, or just take whatever you've got, organize it the same way as I try to, because I and the lady who is it Julie? No, Kim? Oh, somebody is making this already, from what I've been showing her, or also from what she's been trying to do with her stash. And she says, yeah, it was incredibly difficult to put the, to put the colours together. Yes, Julie. Yeah. Oh, hi, Julie. Yeah. So, there's always a colour that you cannot place. Like, for example, this magenta here. Why did I put it there? But then where else would I have put it? Do you know what I mean? It's so hard. Yeah. Yeah, I can do it. Thank you, Millie. Thank you. So yeah, again here as well. Why is that there? That sort of stands out so much. And then I had to make the jump to the other colours, and yeah. So Ray, come and see it. Yeah. Okay, come here. He's coming. He's here. Is that my feet? Kom, ik zal eens pakken. Moet ik eens pakken? Oh, mag ik eens pakken? Come on, let me pick you up. Alika, kom eens kijken. Alika. It's a V-stitch. There we are. Look, here he is. There's the birthday boy. He's a birthday boy. 10 yesterday. Yeah. Say hello to everyone. Hello. His face. His face, though. Go. Let go. Yeah, he's coming. Look, look, look. There we are. Let me just adjust it, attach it. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's gone. But look where he is. It's been his favourite place for the last few days. The Ola Keely blanket. And I've got a advent calendar with tea from Holland and Barrett. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm really enjoying. I'm about a few days behind because I forget about it, but yeah. Yeah, probably. Carol, he has that particular look. He's not, I mean, I don't know. He looks cross, but he's okay. He's a special character. He's a bit, people don't, let's put it this way, people don't understand him the way we do. So yeah, he's okay. He's a bit, he's a bit sort of, maybe people think he's grumpy or he's mad, or he's angry, but he's fine. He's okay. He's got that sort of look about him. He's fine. Layla is a bit different. Yeah, that's just his look, isn't it? His sort of character. Layla's different. He will scratch someone if he doesn't like you, and he will sort of go, but if he knows you, then he's fine. So he's fine. Yeah. Layla, you can do whatever you want with Layla. You can pick her up. You can be nice to her. You can you can try and do something. Sometimes I just want to make sure that they are okay. Just look at their teeth or something like that. And she'll let you do whatever you want. Him, you're risking life and limb if you try and do anything like that. So yeah, it's he's a bit fierce, but we love him anyway. He's a very special character. He's been with us 10 years now, so but he's a good boy. He'll come and tell me when there's something in the litter tray. So I'm working, and then all of a sudden he's there and he goes meow meow, and I know that I have to come along, and he'll walk with me, like, come on, follow me then, and I have to walk with him, and then he takes me to the litter tray and I have to clean it out, Actually, I'm not doing much for Christmas because we're going away the day after. So, yeah, Abby, isn't it? Or Melissa? Jessica? I forgot. There's a couple of names I have to remember and I've forgotten which one it is. Melissa. Yes, I knew Melissa. Yeah, so I am, the only thing I'm doing for Christmas, because the New York trip is basically the kids' Christmas present. I don't have to buy many presents, so that's good. I am cooking Christmas Eve and Christmas Day Eve. And those two meals are going to be a grazing table, which I'm just going to, like a cold buffet type thing. And then Christmas Day, I am cooking the turkey. But I am keeping it simple because Kathleen, yeah, the thing is, when they go, you do miss them. You put up with so much from your pets, but we love them anyway, don't we? So yeah, I'm always taking lots and lots of pictures and things like that. So we have lost a cat before. He was only 8 months, And at the time I thought I'd never took enough pictures of him, you know. So yeah, I have pictures of him. But yeah, I keep taking pictures of Ray and Layla. Yeah, 8 months. Yeah, he had something wrong with his heart, so he had feline cardiomyopathy. So that means that the heart wall was thicker than usual, and his heart had to work much harder to keep the blood from flowing. And so we didn't know he had this to start with, and then we sort of we knew there was something wrong, and then we took him to the vet, and we took him back, and we took him back, and yeah, in the end we had him even sort of like in an IC unit, you know, at the vet. And yeah, he had to go. His heart couldn't cope with, you know, because we couldn't diagnose it, because we didn't know, we couldn't help him. Had we known from earlier that he had that, we could have given him medication, but we just didn't know, and there was no, you know, it was hard to diagnose him. They only found out during an autopsy, because we had to have that done to see what caused his death, basically. So yeah, his name was Ginger, and he was ginger as well, just like Ray. And then you know, we got Ray in his place. Yeah, that's a story and a half about Ray, because we got him from a nest of 7, and 4 of them were identical twins. 4 were identical, and we got one of the 4 identical. So, you know, whenever we say, yeah, yeah, he's a ginger male. Yeah, actually, he's not ginger. He's officially called Cream, but yeah, I think he's ginger enough for us. And so when we sort of had Ray in the beginning, oh my goodness, the scratching and the biting and the, you know, the little boys things that he used to do, you know, naughty things. And the only thing we said to each other was, there's 3 more of these, maybe even 6 more, you know. Because he came from a nest of 7, we were like, there must be, other people must be dealing with this as well, you know. He has calmed down in the meantime, you know, obviously. I mean, I used to be covered in scratches. I remember one, and this was, I think, at Christmas. We were all sitting around the table, and there was I was sitting like this around the table. Behind me was a sideboard, and without anyone noticing, Ray had climbed onto the sideboard, and from the sideboard he jumped onto my back, attaching himself with his nails. I cried instantly, you know, because I did not know what was happening. Tears were like, whoa, the pain, and I had this mini cat on my back, you know, with his nails embedded in my back. Oh my goodness. That was so, I was like, you know, like being attacked, you know. Oh, it was, but yeah, I mean, you love them afterwards again, but you know, I'm like, Ray! Yeah, so when we lived in Belgium, my parents came and looked after the cats when we were away. Now we have a cat sitter, and he is the best one out there. I engaged him one day because I was here already. I had to go and pick up my husband in Belgium for the weekend, and I had to have I didn't know anybody here, and I had to have someone to come look after the cat. So I went online, found, you know, typed in Exmouth, because that's the town where I lived, find a cat sitter, and I found one. And I thought, right, it's only 2 days, hopefully he'll be good, you know. He came round with pen and paper. It was like a formal interview almost, you know, and what about this cat, and how do they behave, and do. Oh, I mean, it took an hour for me to tell him, yeah, you know, Ray is the funny one, don't touch him if you don't have to. Layla's fine, you can touch her, you can do whatever you want. I need to be crocheting. You know, and I told him about the system we had with the litter box and the food and what water we give him and blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, we came home after a weekend, because it was only 2 days, and I thought, well, you know, whatever it is. And they were like, oh, you're back then, you know? And yeah, so the next time we went away, because we were going very soon, we had a holiday planned for a week, so we went away, used the same guy, perfect, no problems whatsoever. Then one time, my daughter was taken ill into hospital, so of course you sort of leave in within hours to go and see her. And I phoned him up and I said, look, yeah, I know, leaving your firstborn, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I asked him to put pictures on Facebook of them so I can see them. And within, we had to phone him up and say, look, can you come and see us, see the cats, because we're leaving in half an hour. We had to go to hospital, blah blah blah, and he did. He just came over. He looked after them for three. I think we were away 2 nights that time, and they were fine. So in an emergency, brilliant. Then he only has 1 or 2 weeks off holiday the whole year. He does walks with dogs. He has loads of cats. He looks after turtles, ponies. He looks after guinea pigs, all kinds of animals. So he goes round to. He not only does he, not only does he walk dogs. He goes into people's houses to look after their pets, pets, whatever they are. Cats, birds, all kinds of snakes, even all kinds of things. Anyway, so of course we went away, and it was the week that he was on holiday. So I had to engage someone else. And the same thing happened, that I sort of knew what I had to tell this person, so I was telling, all the information that I had to give. And 2 days into the holiday, we get a text message saying that Ray had scratched her. So, and I did say, leave him alone. For that week, he can be left alone. He doesn't need to be touched for a week. I'll handle him more, before and after. But if you don't want to touch him, don't ask for his attention. Just leave him alone. He's fine. He doesn't want attention? Put your attention to Layla. She's better with that. And obviously, that's not what happened. And if you start, annoying him and say, oh, Ray, and touch him, and if he doesn't want, he will scratch you. And then we got back. Nothing more was said, okay. And then I had to engage the other guy again, the good guy. And I said, look, what do you do with Ray? Because we had a replacement for you. And yeah, Ray left his signature. And he said, yeah, I just leave him. I'll leave him alone. And he says he comes to me. Yeah, see, let cats come to you. Don't ask for that. I mean, I'll ask for his attention and I'll ask for Layla's attention. They know me. I do this every day. But if you are not familiar with that cat, just leave them alone. Feed them, give them water, and just leave them alone, So yeah, no, we are very, very happy with our cat sitter. I booked this trip a long time ago. I booked this trip at the beginning of the year. And oh yeah, well, the thing is, Suzanne, whenever we get someone visiting, I always say, don't touch the yellow cat. Hi, Julie. The white cat is fine, If they listen, everything's okay. But if they don't, they'll get scratched. I can guarantee you that, But if they don't, I've warned them. You can't, it's the nature of the animal, isn't it? They will. We know what they like. We tell you, and if you don't take heed, then you will have to learn the hard lesson of being scratched. But anyway, yeah. So when I booked the holiday to New York, I already. Prickers. I already booked the cat sitter as well, so I'm sure that in a few days he'll get in touch to come and pick up the key, and off we go, and then he's fine, So he's yeah, Julie. It depends, isn't it? I mean, he won't scratch me again. He won't. He's fine. He knows me. I picked him up and I held him really tight. I squeeze him. And he let me do it. Well, before he wouldn't have done that. Or anybody else don't do that, because obviously you're gonna get a signature. But yeah, no, I do that. I pick them up and I squeeze them in my arms, you know. I mean, carefully, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, he's there. He's asleep now. She's there. She's asleep now. So I'll just talk to you guys. What else is a girl to do if her cats are asleep? No, but the thing is, I have... yeah, I mean, the thing is, Rachel, they're their own authority, aren't they? They do what they like, not what you like, you know? When I'm home with them all day when I'm working, you know, and Layla, she will come and ask for attention. Yeah. They sleep a lot, but when they're awake, oh my goodness, they're awake. Yeah, close to 23 hours I think they sleep. They'll run around a bit and they'll have some dinner and they'll have some water. We have this system, you know, sort of in the evening, Layla will work out that yes, we're cooking, and then she's in the kitchen and then she goes meow, meow, sort of like, are you coming yet? Are you coming yet? You know, and then she goes in the hallway and then we have to follow her. Then she jumps onto this sofa here and then she wants me to sit down with my crochet so she can sit on my lap. Every evening we do that. And then at one point I'll say, come on, let's go to bed, yeah. And then I'll go to bed and then I'll sit in bed and she comes and sits on me in bed as well. Yeah, she is so cute. She's so smart like that. And then in the morning I wake up and she's still on the bed. And then the first thing we do is come and turn the computer on, as you do. When you work from home, you know, that's what you do. And then... the thing is, you see, she always... So I work at the computer at my desk and I have a glass of water next to me. Every time she's like in there with her paw, she's licking the water, she's drinking it. And I'm thinking, I can't be drinking that water. I mean, I just used to drink it, but I don't know how clean it is. And if she's had her paw in it, you know. So what I've now done is I've put a dish of water underneath the desk. And actually, I know, it's ridiculous, really. They should go in the kitchen and drink. But she now doesn't no more drink from my glass of water, but she drinks from the one underneath the desk. So in a way, it works, and as long as it works, it's fine. But I'm wondering whether the cat sitter is going to roll his eyes at me. He'll go, oh, Anya, no, you haven't changed the routine again. But yeah, there we go. I'm a real cat person, Karen. I like cats because they're a little bit more placid than dogs. Dogs you have to take out for walks. There's sort of a lot of attention. I don't know. Yeah, I like cats because they're compactor. Yeah, Laurie, I mean, Hi, Lika. Yeah, we have... So, now, So now we have the system of her drinking from that little bowl in the morning. So, actually, my cats, they're not all that interested in the yarn. They're not. They can be, but they've never we've never had a problem. Oh yes, once, and that was by accident. I was sitting here crocheting and I had the ball there and Layla there, and my husband sneezed. She startled and ran off, and in her panic, and because where she was positioned, she took the yarn with her. And I was like, no! And I sort of grabbed my stitches to make sure she didn't unravel that. And then I grabbed the ball and I had the yarn come out, and she just went into the hallway. And I was like, oh no. That was the only thing that she's ever done. And she didn't unravel any stitches. She just unraveled the whole ball and she left it halfway in the hallway. Oh my goodness, that was a panic. You know, my husband sneezing, her shooting off my lap like an arrow from a bow, and I was like, ah! trying to save my work, trying to save the ball, making sure as well that she wouldn't get caught in the, in the yarn, that she wouldn't, Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh my goodness, Judy. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Dogs need training. Yes, cats need training as well, but it's minimal. The only thing you have to tell them is where the litter tray is, and they'll find their food basically. They know where their food is. They know. Yeah, I did not have time to do that, Tony Lynn. I did not have time to do that. It was all, panicking. Hi, Ria. So she's drinking out of the little dish there now. So in the morning, first thing I do is turn on my computer and fill up that dish, because she's sitting next to the dish like this, waiting for it to be filled up. And the only thing she does as well is hide under the bed. She started doing that in the summer. Thank you, Suzanne. And I'm like, I can't lock her in the bedroom, because then, if she's under the bed, she's locked in the bedroom. So in the beginning, I had to sit on the floor, and get her, shoo her out from under the bed. So then I thought, right, okay, I'm going to do this training thing. So I sat on the floor, knocked on the floor, sort of, patted the floor like this, and I shooed her out. And I'm now in a position where I just tap the floor with my foot and she comes out. So yeah, I don't longer have to go down and shoo her out, because the tapping, she now knows that the tapping means she has to go out, and so I don't have to get down on the floor. So now I just tap my foot and out she comes. It took me a couple of weeks to do that. But yeah, I'm so pleased I did, because all I have to do is tap, tap, and out she comes. And yeah, that seems to work. Even my husband was trying it earlier. Yeah, I trained her because I was getting ready for the live. I came in here, she wasn't in there. I'd just been in my bedroom, and I said to my husband, I think Layla's in the bedroom, can you go and have a check? Because I didn't have the time. And he went in, and I could hear him tapping the floor, and he said, oh, there she comes. So yeah, I'm glad that works, because, it's one less thing I have to do. Climb onto, sort of get myself down on the floor and get up and all that. No, she's fine. She's asleep. Ray's asleep. We had his birthday yesterday. Made it a little bit special, but that's it. So yes, so for Christmas, that's the meals I am cooking. So 2 grazing tables, and I'm buying things for that already. Sort of the dry bits. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of sightseeing. I don't know whether we're going to do any shows yet. I still have to ask the kids, but we're just mainly there to be in New York and to see the sights and to go around and take lots and lots of pictures, because that's what we want to do. We've got the phones, we want to make videos of us in New York, just make memories basically. We've been watching some videos on YouTube, yeah, things like that. There's this guy who lives in New York, and he's been making these videos of where to go, what to do, so we want to do a couple of things from that, from those series that he's published on YouTube. So yeah, that's really nice to be able to just, go and find those. Hi Jen. Go and find those things that he sort of recommends. So that's what we want to do as well. But of course the kids have their things that they want to do. So yeah, I think it'll be lovely just to be there basically, and just walking around and spending time together in New York, just taking pictures, and yeah, that's what I want to do. So that's why I'm filming a lot at the moment, because I want to get everything out of my phone, so I have the whole memory free. Bye Judy. Yeah, that puppy's gonna need attention. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Yes, I want this to be like a trip of a lifetime, because they're 18 and 19, they're gonna remember it, and also after this age they're gonna be doing their own things, aren't they? So, you know, maybe we won't have a holiday together for a long time after this. There's one more holiday that we want to do, and that will sort of hopefully happen soon, but that's just going to be a sun holiday, just to the sun and do nothing basically. But no, this is the holiday that I want, you know, sort of that I really want to spend time with my children. Yeah, okay, I'll have to write that down and check it out. But yeah, so we're having the meetup. Yes. Yeah, I have a problem, Gerda. I do not know what project I can take. We have no luggage space, I don't think, to take something. What am I going to take? Because I can't take umpteen balls of wool. I can't take too many hooks. Maybe I should do a virus shawl with a scapular swirl, because that doesn't take up much space. And like I did before, but I mean, we're on the plane for 8 hours to go there and about 7 hours to come back. I mean, I can sleep, but it's an Airbnb, Suzanne. It's an Airbnb. So I don't know. I know, Jen. I know. I mean, I don't really like flying, and I'll try and keep it within Europe if I can. Cape Verde has been the furthest destination. I know. Oh yeah, the kids. The thing is, you see, because of their age, I don't have to entertain the kids. They'll entertain themselves. They'll sleep or they'll watch something on their phones. So I don't know whether I've been thinking about a whirl. I have got a whirl that I bought from Hobby, and I might just take a virus shawl. Or what I could do is, I know. I'll take that whirl, you know, the Hobby whirl. It's not a scabious whirl, it's a Hobby whirl, and I'll make an Anna scarf with it. An Anna shawl, really much bigger and much lacier. Do you think that would work, you think? You know, sort of make a lacy version of it. Make it bigger. I'll get that whirl out wherever it is. I'll get it out next week. So yes, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about the New York meet and greet. My husband's been calling it meet and greet. Like, you know, the real famous people do. But yeah, so I'm going to post an event on my Facebook page, Ophelia Talks. Okay, so if you are around, if you're in the area, Sandra, yes, of course, but I need something for on the plane, for going there. This is the... Yeah, I've got wooden... what I do is I'm talking too many things. On the plane, I take my metal hook, not my higher one. I'll take a cheap one, and I'll take a wooden one, just in case they don't allow the metal one. And I will put... I know. I will put this good one in my hold luggage. Okay, so 28th. I'm gonna be in New York. The meetup is on the 28th, the Saturday, the 28th, and it's in Soho. It's in a meeting place. So find out where it is in the Facebook group. I'm going to post a Facebook event soon. So if you are in the area, you can figure out if you can get there, see if you can come along and find out where it is. Indeed, I have never had any problems taking the hooks with me. I even had stewardesses asking me, what was I making, and one of them even crocheted herself. So yeah, it's always been a good experience, and certainly for me, because I don't like flying as much. Yeah, yeah, I need to. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you're not on Facebook, obviously, try and message me via Instagram or maybe via the blog. Oh yes, I'll put it up on the blog as well. Okay, I'll put it up on the blog, and I'll link that to this video as well. So hopefully you'll be able to find the information. Okay, so yeah, the 28th. Right. Okay. Janet, I always take a dental floss canister. And that little thing, you can cut off your yarn with that. But if I am making a big scarf with one whirl, I won't need a cutter, will I? Because I'll just do it until it's finished. So yes, so New York meetup on Saturday, the 28th of December from 2 till 4. And I have posted information of where it is on the Facebook group. I am going to, yes, dental floss. I am also going to put it on my group as an event, on my page, Ophelia Talks page on Facebook as an event, and then I will put it on the WordPress blog as well with all the information there as well. There is sort of like entry information, but if you just, I'm going to post my husband, I think, outside the door. So if you see a man lingering there, do ask him if he's Ophelia Talks, and then he'll let you in. Okay. If he's watching, he knows now that I'm planning on doing that. And this is a blanket that I am making with all of you choosing the colours. Security, yes, security. Have a bit of security, eh? Oh yes, I could do that if I finish it. If I fall asleep, I won't be able to finish it. Yeah, so this blanket has been decided by you guys. So all of you have decided that I'm making this blanket. Well, I decided I was making a blanket. All of you decided what I was making. So I thought a square, square blanket, but somebody suggested rectangular blanket, so that's what we're doing, a rectangular blanket. And we started it last week, and look, I'm nearly round. So people have been choosing the colors. No, Suzanne, I did not choose these colors. Everybody on YouTube, on my Facebook page, they have been choosing the colors. So yeah, they might flow or they might not flow, but we will have to wait to see. If I always like it when colors start coming back, so hopefully 1 or 2 colors will start coming back soon. And then I know, Suzanne, I know, and I've just taken, whichever person had said the next color, that's what I've taken. So there are rules, of course. I have to ask for the color, and then the first person to say a color then is the color that is going to be used. And I have been saying, I have been posting on the Facebook group as well. I have been posting. No, it hasn't made it in there. I have been posting for colors because, of course, now it's last week I was constantly out of the picture because I had to go and get colours because the rows were short. So now look, I've done a row, so soon I'll be able to get another colour. So soon I'll just be able to sit and crochet and not have to leave the picture, okay? But that's of course the nature of what we are doing. So yeah, I've posted on Facebook saying, can I get the next 3 colours, and then people just post the colours, and then I gave them a green checkbox to say that that's the color that was chosen. I have also posted the list of the colors, and I will do that every 20 rows, every 20 colors. Jen, don't worry. I have had no time this week to sew them in, but normally I do keep on top of it, and I do it sort of as and when. So I'll do a weekly session or every 20 colors. That's what my setup was, sort of thing. So yeah, I'll do them sort of, you know, I'll keep on top of them. But yeah, this week has been mad, so I haven't been able to. Dag mama. Alles oké daar? Ben je ook aan het haken? Kijk, ik ben aan het teken, aan het haken, waar jullie de kleur ook voor gegeven hebben. Right, okay. So, yeah, so everybody's just giving me colors, and yeah, we'll take it from there, and we'll see how it turns out. But it's nice for me to have something to work on, because, of course, you curious people, if I work on something that I'm working on for a video, you've all seen it already. Not that you're not allowed to see it, of course. It's just that sometimes it's easier to, if I can keep it a secret. But also at the moment, I just don't have anything I can show you. Because, yeah, this is what I'm working on. And of course, there's something else I'm working on as well, which you're not allowed to see just yet. Who can guess what it is? Guess. I'm working on something that you're not allowed to see. Yeah, I know I like to be mysterious, but yes, Julie, it's the Cal. It's our project bag, Cal, of course. So I'm working on that. I'm sort of finalizing it. I'm working out how much you need, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, the project bag. Because, of course, I have to tell, it only starts in January, but I have to tell you, yeah, the Cal, I have to tell you how much yarn you need, what type of yarn you need. And so I have to work it out. So that's what I'm working on. And next week, Sunday, during the live, we are going to have the reveal of what we're making. We're going to have all the information, and then straight after the live, there will be a video that comes out on YouTube with all the information again. So you can sit and watch it at ease, just in case if I forgot to tell you something during the reveal, okay? So the Cal that we are doing is a project bag, we know that, and we are not using DK, we are using cord, okay? Just to make sure that we have a sturdy bag that will stand up on its own. So, ja natuurlijk, ik heb ook een tas thee, hè? I've also got tea, look. Have you got the same cup, mother? Are you using your cup? I sent my mum cups, so she's very happy with her Ophelia Talks mug. Yes, Suzanne, we are using cord. Have you seen? Wait. Have you seen the videos for the plant hangers? That's the type of cord that we are going to be using. And that's the one for my fake ivy there. So yeah, so that's the sort of, those are the preparatory videos that I did to learn to use the cord. So go back to those videos, have another look, see how I use it and what it's like. Because yes, ja mama, dat is heel goed dat je je tas gebruikt. Because that's the cord that we are going to use. Yeah, macrame cord. That's the cord that we are going to use for the bag. If that is not your thing, okay, because it's not everybody's cup of tea, that cord, right? You could try and make the make it in DK or make it in chunky, but there are certain measurements you need, of course, because there's no point in having a small bag. Okay, the bag is reasonably big. My dad is also very proud. Pat, he's telling everybody about me. So come, Leila, come. So you could try and do it in something else, but darlings, do not worry about not being able to take part in this cal. As you know, I have another cal up my sleeve with normal DK, and it's going to be a blanket. Okay, so we will be starting that in April because of the date. It's a special date, so that's going to be happening in April. I'm thinking of making next year the year of the cals. Because and Suzanne, that blanket is going to be a little bit different from all the other ones that I have already seen or that I have made myself as a cal, because it's just going to be one color. Simples. Keep it simples, sweetie. Okay. It's going to be one color. Mrs. Carruthers, no, a slightly different setup, but yes, something like that. Okay, but I need a colour. I need a colour. What a way to change the topic. I need a colour. Yes, so minimal weaving in, Suzanne. Minimal weaving in. I need a colour. I need a colour. I need a colour. Somebody give me a colour. Jen! No! She's done it! She's done it, people. She's done it. Yeah, Jen said tomato. Jen said tomato. It's gonna be tomato. That's the first time we've had it, though. Oh, it took a long time, but yeah, we've got it now. Here we are, tomato. I managed to avoid it last week. Fine. Okay then. We'll be using it. Oh, no. To be honest, I do like tomato. It is a lovely colour. In the right place. No, Karen, it's not going to be an April Fool's. No. It's a proper cal. The thing is, yeah, Patricia, there is a linen stitch. Okay, so my mum says she's proud of my sweet, beautiful daughter. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Hi, Patsy. Okay. My husband's home. Okay. Right. So yes, so there is no tutorial for this just yet. I will do one. It will be for the new year, okay? I've got everything planned for now until Christmas. Just one more thing. Right, okay, so next week, pay attention, peeps, pay attention. Next week, we're having all about the cal during the live. Then, a little bit after the live, there will be a proper video to come out to give you all the information you need. The week after that, the 22nd, Karen is going to be here for the live, and we are going to have a Christmas party, okay? So it'll be Christmas party on the live. We'll be having some, lots of Christmas mince pies and things like that. And bonjour, Alia. So she's coming over on the 22nd. We're going to have a joint live again, and you're all invited to our Christmas party, okay? Now, that live will be my last video of the year. I am not going to post anything during the last sort of week, 2 weeks of December and the first week of January, okay? Because obviously I'm away, I'm doing the cal, I'm all kinds of things, right? So there won't be a video for 2 weeks, and then we will start again in the second week of January, hopefully with some New York vlogs, okay? So New York vlogs, and then a couple of small videos with this one. Okay, Suzanne, yeah, I mean, you have to have a break at one point, and if I announce it, I'm sure, you know, yes, there we go. There's so much happening at the moment as well. I'm preparing for all kinds of things, you know, trying to... Yeah, the linen stitch is a dishcloth tutorial on my channel somewhere, okay? Somebody asked for a dishcloth tutorial, so that's the linen stitch one. Then in January, I will do a couple of small videos. Thank you, Pat. On this, right? And a couple of other things. But then towards the end of the month, on the 24th of January, that is my mum's birthday. Mother. We are going to start the cal, the project bag cal. Okay, so January will be a little bit, you know, a little bit different, but I'm always, you know, I'll be working towards writing out the pattern because I haven't done that yet, you know, publishing it, putting it on the blog and things like that. So getting ready for the cal. So yeah, so the next 2 lives will be all about the cal and all about the party, of course, the Christmas party, and of course in between as well about New York still, because of course that's happening the week after then. Ooh, it's exciting. Okay, tomato. Right, so what I've been doing is I've been using a standing stitch to start with. That's next month, Suzanne. Well, better early than late. Yes, so it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Okay, I'm getting started. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, and I don't take my ends along when I'm doing something like this. Yeah, probably. Because you can see it lying there. So... No. No, I'm making a blanket. What's blanket again in French? Oh no, I can't remember. No. It's a blanket. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Couverture. Yeah, c'est un couverture. Pas maintenant, mais dans le futur. Uh-oh, my yarn split. Yeah, thank you. Right, what happened? Okay. This is going to be quite abrupt colour change. Thank you, Jen. There we go. Yeah, Jen, I did this. Don't worry. I'm joking, Jen. Yeah, I did it and I learned my lesson. It is not... oh, thank you, Fatima. I'm using that bag as well. It is not ideal to take them along if you have holes in your fabric. So, yeah. But never mind, Jen. We live and we learn. We crochet and we learn, don't we? It's just like with this blanket here, you know, the colour... Yeah, but I mean, I've learned from that, and to be honest, it doesn't look wrong. I mean, you know, looking at it from a distance, it's fine. And that's what that Julie said as well. You know, you sort of, at the moment, at the time, you think, is that right? Am I doing this? Is this looking okay? And then your colour looks different almost, you know, depending on the way where you put it, you know? I know, Suzanne, it's such a lovely, and you know, oh no! Oh well, at least you know what to do, Jem. Yeah, so this V-stitch blanket, it went so quickly. En mama, ik ga de draadjes wel instoppen. It went so quickly. Yeah, I want to make another one. It was such fun to do. And the lady who made it, she was saying the same thing. You know, Julie, she was saying the same thing, how quickly it went. Because you're doing 4 rows of each colour, or 3 of some, 4, it just went so quickly. I don't know what it was. Is it the stitch that made it go quickly? Is it because of the 4 rows? Yeah, and minimal, I know. I know mine. I mean, I was wanting to do it. I was wanting to do the next, you know, it was sort of the colours. You know, you wanted to get to the next colour and see what it looked like. So yeah, so all the information for that blanket, to start that blanket in any way, in any case, will be coming out. I think it's the combination of the stitch and the colors, because the stitch goes quickly, but then you want to see the combination of the colors, you see, so you want to work on it to see it. But yeah, I really, really loved making it, and it looks so nice when you're looking at it. There we go, look. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And yeah, I'm not showing the border just yet because I'm still working on it, but it's a double border. So I'm working on that now, and I'm making that video. Ah, ça, ah, très bien, Alia. Donc, dans quelques jours, je peux parler anglais. Quelques jours. No, I don't think so, because my channel is not geared for children, nor do I have children in there. So I think it should be okay. There are YouTube is now asking extra questions when you put up a video. You have to answer whether or not it's for children, made by, or if there's children in it, and I don't think I ever have. I've shown Marie's hands before, but I don't think that makes, you know, much of a difference. So no, I think it's fine. And my kids are old now anyway, so yeah, no, it's to do with minors and to do with children. It's for, you know, for the lovely trolls we get, you know, who are prying on children, of course. You know, we can sort of, you know, say get away, and I blocked one earlier, but obviously I don't know whether, you know, how children would react, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? So hopefully, you know, why do we have to have all that, you know? Never mind. But yeah, indeed. So no, my kids obviously are old enough, so when I do the New York vlogs, they can be in it or not. My daughter doesn't mind too much, but my son doesn't want to be in it. That's his choice. So he won't be featuring in the videos. I might be able to convince him. Buonasera, that's all I know in Italian. I hope that was right. But yeah, so it's nice to thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, she posed for that Rachel scarf. That's her. We had a really nice time. You know, sort of with her posing in the park and the photo shoot and everything. That was really nice to do that with her. And then she did it for the cat head hat as well. So yeah, that was lovely as well. So yeah. Anyway, people, I'm going, 72 minutes. I'm going to have to leave you. Love you and leave you. I've had a really nice time. We've caught up on many, many things. Yeah, I'm now doing tomato. Can I have 2 more colours, please? I'm going to have 2 more colours. And droit. This one, celui-ci avec les fleurs. Il y a spring. No, I don't have spring green. Sage and grape. Okay, sage and grape. Sage and grape. Sage and grape. Il y a un vidéo pour celui-ci. Oui, sur le. Oui, il y a. Donc, vous pouvez le trouver quelque part. Mais yes. Daisy cushion. Daisy cushion. It was sage and grape. Okay, I'm just going to find the colours, sage and grape, before I forget, because I am very good at forgetting. Sage and grape. Oh yes, the famous grape. So those are the next two colours. So I can keep going for this evening, and I will be posting you know, for more colours on the Facebook page throughout the week. If I don't, then obviously I don't have time to work on it. It's going to be a really busy time. I have to do more shopping for the food that I am cooking for Christmas and for getting organised for going away. But hopefully I'll be able to do a couple of rows a night still. But if not, it doesn't matter. It's one of these things that we're going to be using, you know, throughout, maybe even throughout next year. I don't know when I can work on it, but it's nice to just for me to have this. And the lovely thing is that you are all choosing the colours. So I am so, this is going to be a special blanket because yes, I am making it, but you guys, you've chosen it. You are deciding on the colours. It's wonderful. Okay, so thank you all so very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next live next week, where I'll be showing you the CAL, the project bag. It will be hopefully be finished by then. So hopefully you will love making it, and hopefully you will also love making the CAL that's coming out next week. It's such a lovely stitch. Look at the stitch, so nice, and I am looking forward to sharing the pattern with you for that and for this one as well. And then I'll see you next week. Bye everyone. Next week for all the information about the CAL, reveal of the CAL. Bye bye everyone.